Hello everyone, Tim back for another Minecraft strategy tutorial. Today we're going to be starting the MCU. Today we are building Iron Man Mark 1. I have no idea how long this video is going to take. This might be a two-parter, we will see. This is a very long tutorial. This is a double chest tutorial. We don't see these too often. This is all the materials. So, yeah, hopefully you all enjoy this video. This one took a while to make. But yeah, I'm really proud of how he came out. So, anyways, let's get started. So to build Iron Man Mark 1, you are going to need all these materials. We may need some more, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So anyways, you are going to need black concrete, polished tough stairs, polished tough slab, polished tough wall, polished black stone button, deep slate tiles, red terracotta, deep slate tile stairs, iron bars, bamboo fence, mangrove fence, block of coal, warped fence, polished andesite, brown terracotta, gray terracotta, glass, sea lanterns, black terracotta, yellow concrete, gray concrete, mangrove button, acacia button, polished andesite stairs, stone brick wall, polished andesite slab, smooth stone, wax cut copper, and smooth sandstone. So, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get out our block of coal and our black concrete. First thing we're going to do is we're going to do two rows. We're going to do a row of 8 with your block of coal. Then we're going to do another row of coal. Then we are going to do 10 rows of black concrete. We got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So pretty simple so far. It's like this. Coming to the sides, we are going to take the sides back by 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to do another row of block of coal. And we're going to do 2 block of coals right here. And we're going to do 1 black concrete here. And then we're going to make the rest entirely black concrete. This is the kind of under armor, or the under kind of clothing he's wearing under the Mark 1. I can't talk. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, you guys. And then we're going to do 3 rows of block of coal on the back. And we're going to make the rest black concrete. Like so. Now for the torso, we're going to pretty much make the torso entirely brown terracotta. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we're going to make the entire torso brown terracotta. Like so. And while we are here, hold on, let me find a good reference. There we go. While we're here, we'll go ahead and do the back. The back is also brown terracotta. He's wearing like a brown like coat underneath this. So that's what this is. There we go. And then for the arms, we're going to get out the black terracotta, the gray terracotta, and the brown terracotta. We're going to start by doing 2 black terracottas right here, and then 2 grays. We're going to do this. And then, honestly, most of the arms are polished tough, so I'm not really going to worry about them right now. But we are going to make the gloves here. So we're going to drag these around. And then we'll do the same thing on this side. It's like that. And then we'll do the arms later. But yeah, this is basically what you're going to want to have. Now, if you want to put Tony's head on here, you're more than welcome to. I don't know when the Tony Stark tutorial is coming out, but he'll be out eventually. This statue's designed to actually go around the head. So if you want to put that head in there, you're more than welcome to. But anyways, let's go ahead and actually get started with this. So we won't need these for a little bit. So let's get started. So, we're first going to start with our polished tuff, and we're going to do a row of 8 in front here. I'm going to go ahead and break this side. In front of this row right here, we are going to do a polished andesite stair right here, and another one just right here. We're going to do 2 in the middle, just facing inwards toward each other. We're going to do full blocks in between here. These are a little different. This left side, we are going to do 2 stairs just right here. We are going to do 2 stairs right here, facing inwards towards each other, with 2 slabs on top of those. Over here, we're going to do 2 slabs on top of these, and then 2 stairs in front. And that is the front of the feet. We are then going to do 4 rows of tuff, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So just go ahead and fill all of these in. We are then going to do 1, 2, 3 tufts right here, just on this side though. And then we're going to place a slab right here and here with 2 tufts on top. This side we're going to take out our tuff walls, and we're going to do a 3x3 just like this. And that is that section. We are then going to put 2 tufts right here with 2 tuff walls coming out each side, and we're going to place 2 back-to-back tuff stairs just right here. The other side is going to be, we're going to do 2 tuff stairs upside down with 2 blocks on top. This next row we're just going to leave alone. The row on top of that, we're going to do 3 tufts right here with a tuff wall, skip a block, and then do 3 tuff blocks right here. We're going to do the polished blackstone buttons. We're going to place 1 here. We're going to place 2 right here. Hold on 1 second. While I try to find a decent reference image here. Okay. The left side, let's work on the left side real quick. We're going to take these walls up by 2, and then same thing with the blocks here. Over here, we're going to take everything up by 2 as well. And then with our blackstone buttons, we're going to take these up by 2, 1, 2, and then these up by 2, 1, 2. For this top row, there's actually nothing here, but what we're going to do is we're going to place 2 polished tufts right here, and we're going to get the stone buttons. We're going to place 2 stone buttons on those. We're then going to do 4 polished tufts right here, and place stone buttons on the outer blocks. I cannot talk. And that will give us the front, and if you want to connect this, you can just place like, I don't know, we can place like some walls connecting it to the torso just to make it look a little bit better so it's not floating. So, but that's the front of the legs completely done, so good job. Moving on to the sides of the legs. We are going to do the left side first. They are both very different from each other. We are going to start by placing a polished tuff right here, a polished tuff wall behind it, and then 3 polished tufts. Next year, we're going to place a stair right here. Behind it, we're going to place a tuff, and then we're going to do 2 additional tufts with a stair like this. Behind this, we're going to place a tuff here. We are going to hold on 1 sec. I'm trying to see if we should break this. Yes, we should. So, we are going to break these blocks right here. It's like a backwards L. And we're going to fill this in with deep slate tiles. So like this. We're then going to get out our red terracotta, and we're going to place 2 right here. We can get rid of those now. We won't need those for a minute. We're going to take this polished tuff up by 2, 1, 2, and then we're going to place 2 right here. We're going to place stairs facing inwards towards each other, right here, and then we're going to place 2 polished tuffs right here. And that is the side of this kind of armor piece here. We are then going to get out the deep slate stairs, or is that, hold on. Yeah, deep slate tile stairs. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to break these 2 blocks and replace them with tuffs. Then we are pretty much going to place these stairs. So we're going to place 1 stair here, 1 on top, and then we're going to place an upside down on top of that. And then just do this over here as well. It might be a little tricky to do. There we go. So this is what you should have. We are going to place a polished tuff slab right here. And then we're going to do 2 rows of tuff right here. And then we're going to place 2 tuff walls here. And then on top of this, we're going to place upside down deep slate stairs like this. And that will give us this side completely done. Moving to the other side now, we are going to start by doing a tuff wall, tuff, skip this block, tuff. Next row, we're going to do this from left to right, of course. We're going to do a stair facing forwards, 2 tuffs, a slab on the upper half block here, and then a tuff stair facing backwards. Next row, we are going to do a tuff right here, a upside down stair like this, a tuff here, and then break this block and replace it with a tuff. Next row, we're going to do a tuff, a stair facing backwards, and that's it. The next row, we're going to do a slab, a tuff, and then 2 slabs right here. Next row, we're not going to do anything to. The next row, we're going to break these 2 blocks and replace them with tuffs. And we're going to get out the deep slate tile stairs once more, and we're going to do the exact same thing that we did on the other side once again. So we're going to do the normal and then upside down on the 3rd row. Come on. There we go. And then, like we did before, we're going to do a slab here, but we're going to drag this forward by 1. And then we're going to do 2 rows of tuff slabs right here. Or not tuff slabs, tuff blocks. Just like this. And up here, we're just going to place a tuff slab. And on the top here, we're just going to place 2 tuff slabs. And that is the side of this leg. For the back, the legs, we are going to do an entire row of tuff right here. The next row, we're going to need the iron bars. We're also going to need the bamboo fence and the mangrove fence. So this next row, we're going to place an iron bar here, here, and then 2 right here. The next row, we are going to break this block and replace it with a tuff. And that's it for that. And then we're going to place an iron bar here. We're going to place 2 bamboo fences right here. Then we're going to place 2 more iron bars on top of these. The next row, we are going to do 2 iron bars right here. We're actually going to break these 2 blocks and replace them with polished tuffs. We're going to place a bamboo fence right here, an upside down stair right here, 2 polished tuffs, and then an upside down stair. And if you want to replace that block with a deep slate, you're more than welcome to. The next row, we are going to do a iron bar. We're actually going to bring the slab outward by 1. We're going to do a mangrove fence right here, a iron bar on top of this bamboo fence, and then 4 polished tufts. The next row we are going to do 4 slabs just right here, and then 4 polished tufts. The next row we're going to break this entire row and just replace it with polished tuff. And then on this side we're going to do a slab and a slab here, like this. The next row we are going to place a iron fence right here, and then we're going to place 2 iron fences here. The next row we're going to do 2 iron fences, skip 3 blocks, and then place an iron fence here. The next row we are going to do a slab, 3 polished tufts, an upside down stair, and then 3 blocks. The next row we are going to leave this first block empty. Next block we're going to do an upper half slab, and we're going to do 2 blocks of tuff, then a normal stair, and then 3 blocks. And then the top row is a little tricky. So we're going to do 7 tuff blocks. We're going to do 1 tuff slab here. And then we're going to do 2 tuff blocks here. And then a slab here. And then we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 iron bars just right here. And we're also going to place another slab just right here. And that is the entirety of the legs. So this is basically what the statue is going to look like entirely. It's going to be pretty bulky like this. So yeah. But anyways, let's come back up here to the front. Yeah, let's come back up here to the front, and we'll get started on that again. Okay. So, we're going to start by doing 2 rows of polished tuff. We're going to get out the stone buttons, and we're going to place 2 right here and 2 right here. We're going to place 4 polished tufts here, and on top of these we're going to place 4 slabs. The next row we are going to do 1 iron bar, 1 black concrete, 2 mangrove fences, 1 bamboo, and then we're going to need 1 warped fence. I think that's the only time we use that in this tutorial, so we can get rid of that. I think we might use it one more time. Black concrete, and that's it. Next, we're going to replace this back block with a gray terracotta. Go ahead and do the same thing on this side too. We are then going to do a polished andesite. We don't need these for a little bit, so we can get rid of those. So we're going to do a polished andesite on top of this black concrete. Skip this block. We're then going to do 2 bamboo fences. Now we really don't need those. Polished andesite here, and that's it. Next row, we're going to do a polished tuff wall, a black concrete, 4 polished tufts, black concrete, polished tuff wall. Next row, we're going to do a polished tuff wall. Skip this block. 4 polished tufts. We're going to break this block and replace it with a gray terracotta, and then a polished tuff wall. Next row, we are going to do 2 polished tuff walls, 4 polished tufts, and then 2 polished tuff walls. Next row, we are going to do 1 polished tuff wall on the ends of the row, and then we're just going to fill in this middle section with polished tuff. And then what we're going to do is we're going to replace these with stairs facing outward. And then we're going to replace these 2 middle blocks with polished tuff walls. And I guess if you want to, it doesn't really matter, but you can replace these back blocks with polished tuff or something like that. It's up to you. For the next row, we are going to replace these this block. Okay, it's just this block. We're going to replace this block with a gray terracotta. Then we're going to place 2 polished tuffs. We're going to break these 4 blocks while we're here. Get a sea lantern in the glass. We're going to put 4 sea lanterns just right here. We don't need those anymore. And then we're going to place 4 glasses in front of them. We also don't need those anymore. So just like that. We're then going to do 2 polished tuffs and leave that block empty. For the next row, we're going to do an upside down tuff stair. Then we're going to do 2 tuffs. Skip these 2 tuffs, upside down stair. Then the remaining 2 rows, we're just going to make polished tuff. And the reason for this is we're going to do 3 polished tuffs in front of them, 2 tuff slabs, upper half, then 3 tuff blocks, and the top row is entirely tuff. And I guess while we're here, we could place the bottom of the helmet, which goes right there. So that is the front of the torso, completely done. While we're here, we'll go ahead and do the back. The back is probably the hardest part of the tutorial, so won't hurt to get that over with. We missed material, I'm already noticing. Sorry guys, I'm having like a really bad stutter today, I don't know why. We need light gray concrete, but not quite yet. I knew we would miss one, but... Alright. For the first row of the torso, we're going to do an entire row of polished tuff. And what we're going to do is we're going to place stone buttons on the end 2 blocks. We are then going to do 4 polished tuffs right here. And then with our iron bars, we're going to place 1, 2, 3 right here. And then we're going to do 1, 2 right here. And that's that row. For the next row, we are going to make the entire row polished tuff. And on this row, we are going to do... There's a lot of blocks back here, by the way. We're going to do 1 smooth stone, 1 polished andesite slab on the bottom half, 1 stone brick wall, 1 polished andesite, skip this block, 1 black concrete, or not 1, 3 black concretes, and then do 1 coming outward. And then with our iron bars, we're going to place 1 here and 1 here. And then we're going to get out the mangrove button and we're going to place it on the polished andesite here. And we're also going to get out the acacia button and we're going to place that on this polished tuff back here. So that's the first row. The next row, honestly, you can just make the entire back polished tuff because it's pretty much covered. So that might help us a little bit. If we need to break some of it, we can. So there we go. Next row, we are going to do 2 black concretes. And on these black concretes, we're going to get out the polished andesite stairs. We're going to do a normal one right here, and then we're going to curve this one like that. We're going to do an acacia button right here. We're then going to do 3 polished andesites right here and bring this one outward. For the next row, we're going to leave this end block alone and do 2 black concretes. And then we're going to do the exact opposite. So 1 normal one here and then 1 inward facing one right there. we're going to do... What we're going to do, we're going to place one acacia button right here, just to get it out of the way, so we don't have to get it out again. And right here we're going to place a a stone brick wall, and then we're going to do 3 black concretes, bringing this one outward. The next row, we are going to do a polished tuff, a black concrete with a polished andesite slab coming out of it. We already placed the acacia button there. A polished andesite, a polished tuff slab on the upper half block here, and then a piece of waxed cut copper right here. Oh, and then we're going to place 1 polished tuff right here. So this is what you should have so far. We are then going to fill this entire next row in with polished tuff, and we're just going to fill in the remainder of the statue with this as well. So we're 2 layers thick now. And on this row, we are going to do, in these 6 middle blocks, iron bars. The next row, we are going to do a polished tuff on the ends of the row. We are going to go up by 5, I believe 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yep. So like this. On these 3rd blocks, we're going to place an upside down stair here and here. We're going to place 2 polished tuffs on top of that and a slab on top of those. We're then going to place a normal block here and here and 2 slabs in the middle. And then we're going to place a slab here and here, and that will give us that. And then the last touch we're going to make is we're going to get out our stone buttons, and we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4 stone buttons right here, and that is the back of Iron Man Mark 1. So that's probably the hardest part of the tutorial right there. So once you've done that, you've pretty much got all the hard stuff out of the way. We have some stuff to add here, but we're not going to add it just yet so it doesn't get in the way. We're going to come up here to the front, and we're going to do the arms. So the arms are different. So we're going to do the right arm first. So we're going to start by breaking these end blocks and replacing them with tuff. We're going to do 5 rows of polished tuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're then going to do the next row. We are going to do, let me get these blocks out. We're going to do 1 gray terracotta, 3 brown. Next row, 2 brown, 1 gray, 1 brown. And then we can just make the rest brown. So to add on all the detail, where should we start? Oh my gosh. We're going to do 3 polished tuff walls here. And then we're going to take this out by 3 actually. Like this. And we're going to place a tuff slab on top. We are going to do 2 blocks right here, an upper half slab, and then 2 additional tuffs. We're going to do 1, 2 tuffs right here, a normal tuff on top or on the top block, and then an upside down stair right here. We're going to do 1, 2, and 3 tuff stairs right here. We're going to do a slab right here, and then a normal block right here. We're going to place 1, 2, 3 normal blocks here, 3 normal blocks here, and a slab right here. And then with our tuff stairs, we're going to do, it's really hard to explain. It's like a cross shape, or like a star. this is the shape you're going to want. So that's the front of that arm. For the front of the other arm, it's similar, but not quite at the same time. We're going to start by doing 3 rows of polished tuff. Next row, we're going to do 2 brown terracottas, 1 gray, 1 brown. We're going to do 2 more rows of polished tuff. Then we're going to do the rest of the statue. The rest of the arm is entirely brown terracotta. So like that. From the bottom, we're going to do a polished tuff slab here and a normal block on top. We're going to do, we don't need that copper anymore. We're going to do 2 stone buttons here and then 4 right here. We are going to do with our slab, we're going to place 1 slab right here and 3 polished tuffs underneath and then a slab on the bottom. We're going to place a upside down stair right here and a normal tuff on top. We're going to do that kind of star pattern thing again one more time. It's really hard to place this last one. There we go. Just like that. And then we're going to do 1, 2, and 3 stairs here. And you know, while we're here, we'll just place 2 more tuffs right here. We're going to do 3 tuffs on top of that, the slab here, and then 2 tuffs here. We're going to place 2 more tuffs here, and then a slab right here, and that will give us the front of that arm. So this is what you should have. So it's coming along pretty well. We'll do this side first. So this side can be a little difficult. So what we're first going to do is we're going to do 3 rows of polished tuff. Then we're going to do a row of brown terracotta. We're going to do 2 rows of polished tuff, and then we just make the rest entirely brown terracotta. And you know what, while we're here, we'll just do the exact same thing on the back. And you can just fill in the shoulder with brown terracotta, it doesn't really matter. The other side, we'll just go ahead and fill this in like how it is. The sides of the glove are covered though, so I am going to break those. What are we looking at a recording? Okay. 30 minutes in, not bad actually. It's going a lot faster than I thought it would. This is easily going to be the longest Iron Man tutorial, obviously. Coming back over here, we're going to start, so that's all the arms completely filled in. So we have a base now. So coming back to this side, we're going to start, oh, I'm on the wrong spot. We're going to start by doing a slab here. Same thing on this side, just leave a gap. And then we're going to do 2 gray concretes in the middle. Or wait, no, not in the middle. 2 gray concretes right here. Yes, 2 right here. We're going to go ahead and just place 3 polished tuffs here, 3 tuffs here, put the slab on the top of each. And then we're just going to place 2 tuffs in the middle. And while we're here, just to cover this up, we're going to place just 2 tuffs, or 2 tuff slabs down there, and just fill this in. Then with our yellow concrete, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 yellow concretes, just like this. Then we're going to do 2 stone buttons here, and then 2 stone buttons here, and place them on the sides as well. And this is his flamethrower, like canister thing. We are then going to place a stone button here. Oh, and all 4 of them. There we go. So there's that. And then for the side armor, we're going to place 2 polished tufts here. We're going to do 6 right here. We're going to do another row. Then we're going to do entirely upside down polished tuff stairs here. Then an entire row of polished tuff. Then we're going to do 4 polished tuff here with a slab on the end. We're then going to place a slab here, 2 in the middle, slab. And then we're going to do 3 tufts here, 3 tufts here, and then just fill this in just like that. So that is that side done. So pretty simple. Oh, and we actually have some gray terracottas we can add on the back. I figured there wouldn't be any. So we can add one here and one here. Oh, and then we're going to add... We're actually going to make this entire row polished tuff right here. And then we're going to do 2 stairs here. Then 2 tufts, the slab on the end. And then we're just going to do 4 tufts here. And that should be it for that arm. Actually, we got to place the stone buttons. Let's place 4 stone buttons here, 3 right here, and then we're going to do a slab here, and then 3 underneath, 3 blocks underneath, and then a slab on the bottom. So that will give us that arm completely finished. So moving to this side, the side of this arm. This one's pretty simple compared to the other one. I really hope I got good reference images for this. Okay. Might actually have to do the back first. So we're going to start by actually replacing this block of the brown terracotta, this one with the gray, this one with the brown, these 2 with the brown, this with the gray, this with the brown, and then these with the browns. So I guess that's not all the way across. We're going to do 3 polished tuff walls here, and then we're going to do 2 or 3 rows of polished tufts right here. We're going to do a tuff slab right here. Then we're going to do 2 tufts right here, a slab in this upper half block, and then 2 tufts. Up here we're going to need the gray concrete and the light gray concrete. We're going to do 2 gray concretes here, 2 gray here, and then a light gray right here. And then we're also going to replace this one with the gray. So we're now going to do 2 gray concretes here, upside down stair here, gray or polished stuff here. Right here we're going to do this kind of circle shape, and then we are going to take these stairs just across like this. We're going to do 3 polished tufts here, a slab right here, and then 4 tufts here. And just like how we did on the other side, just going to cover this up right here with 3 rows of tuff, slab on each end, and then 2 tuff right here. Just like that. And then for this side, we're just going to fill in these 2 rows right here with polished tuff. We're going to do an entire row of slabs. Forgot the word for a minute. On this side, we're going to get out the iron bars, and we're actually going to break this block and put an iron bar there. We're going to go up by 1 and over by 1. And then we're going to place a tough block here, tough slab here, and then we're going to do these 2 rows with tough blocks, then upside down, tough stairs, tough blocks, and then four tough blocks in the middle here, and that's pretty much that side. This side's a lot easier than the other one. So yeah, that's that side. And yeah, once you've done that, you will have finished pretty much everything. One thing we are going to add real quick that I forgot to do, that I mentioned we would do earlier, is we're going to do the tough walls right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 tough walls here, and we're just going to double this up right here. Do the same thing on this side. So like that. It's pretty simple. Moving on to the head. The head is honestly one of the easier parts. So we're going to start by coming up here, and we're going to place 8 polished tough right here. The next row we're going to do a polished tough, a black concrete, a polished tough, 2 black concretes, polished tough, black concrete, polished tough. Next row we're going to do an entire row of polished tough, and on this row we're going to place stone buttons. The next row we are going to do a polished tough. We're going to leave these 2 open. 2 polished toughs, leave these 2 open, polished tough. Now if you want, you can place Tony Stark's eyes back here, but I don't think it looks very good. It looks kind of weird, so I wouldn't recommend doing it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to place a polished tough slab here and here. We are then going to do 4 rows of polished tough. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then the next row we're going to go into block and just place 6 right here. Moving over to this side here, what we are going to do is we're going to get out our smooth sandstone, and we're going to place 4 right here. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we're just going to go up by, let's just go up like 2 or 3 rows here. Right here, we're going to place an upside down stair facing backwards. And then on top of this, we're just going to go all the way up to right here. The next row, we're going to place a slab right here. And then tough on top. Next row, we're going to place a slab right here. Tough on top. Next row, we're going to place a tough right here, with tough going all the way up. And then we're just going to go all the way. And we should go 4 more. So 1, 2, 3, and I need to go one more time. 4. So like this. And then get out your stone buttons, and we're going to place 2 stone buttons right here. We're going to place, I believe, 5 right here. Yep, 5 right there. And then we're just going to take these all the way back. Like this. It's kind of like the welding lines, where you welded it together. And then, don't forget, we're also going to place a stone button right here. While we are back here, we are going to go ahead and do the back. So for the back, we're going to just do 8 tough right here. Take this all the way up. And we're also going to do 6 in the middle, just like what we did on the front. And on the back here, we're going to do a slab here, 8 right here, and then a slab here. And then with our stone buttons, we're going to place one right here. And then we're just going to take them all the way down. Just like this. Actually, that's not what the back looks like. Sorry. Break that. And then we're going to do the other side. The other side of the head is the exact same as the front, or the other side, I should say. So we're going to do this one more time here. Let me get my... Take this all the way up. I'm going to do a slab here, slab up here, full block, full block. So there we go. And then we're going to place the stone buttons here. So 2 right there, and then, or 2 here, 1 on the front. Take this all the way up. And there we have it. That is the sides in the back. And then for the top, we are just going to take this in by 2 right here. Take it all the way back. Just fill all this in. And like I said, you can put Tony's head in here if you really want to. Then with our stone buttons, we're going to place one right here. And then we're just going to take this all the way across for the welding line. And once you have done that, just making sure I did everything. Oh, we got one more thing to do. We're going to place 1 stone slab here, and then 2 polished tough slab, whatever they're called, and then 2 right here. Same thing on the side. And once you have done that, I'll get rid of those later. I'm not worried about that. Once you have done that, you will have fully finished your Iron Man Mark 1 statue. So yes, this is a very tedious one, but once you finish him, he looks really good. I think this guy came out very, very well. So yeah, guys, I hope all of you enjoyed this tutorial. This one took quite a while. Well, I made him a while ago, but when I did make him, it did take quite a while. But yeah, finally starting the MCU stuff. I was getting kind of worn out on X-Men, so I had to take a break for a little bit. That's why stuff kind of paused for a little bit. But yeah, I am back doing these now. So I am getting a new job soon, so expect uploads to be kind of a little crazy for a little bit, but hopefully they'll eventually smooth out, especially as I get used to the new job schedule. So yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Bye-bye.